Maria, how are you?
I am well, thank you very much.
Um, Maria, I'm so grateful that you're willing to do this recording here with me. So thank you so much for being here. The reason why it was so important for me to have you give feedback on this program is because you are in a space where I believe there is such a need to understand what it truly means to be trauma informed. And we had a couple conversations after you graduated from our cohort number 4, and you shared things with me that I wanted to put into a video for others to see, and you graciously accepted. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
For those who are listening, Maria is a case manager with a behavioral health agency, and you do case management with mentally ill individuals. And you have seen firsthand how being focused on the deficiencies and the diagnosis can sometimes make you feel stuck in the work that you do. And your agency has supported you in coming to this training to look at things from a different perspective. And what was really, really nice is when you shared how your supervisor actually saw a difference in you, in how you approached your cases, and you reported how easier it was for you to provide these services, because some of your cases, like any caseworker, can sometimes be really challenging. So I'm interested in hearing from you, Maria. How has this program impacted your ability to do your work as a case manager?
Well, I took this life coaching, the trauma and the resilience life coaching class on a personal level. But not only did it help me on a personal level, but it also, excuse me, for a professional level, but it also helped me on a professional level, which helped when I gained the tools to help myself help these clients. I gained the tools to prepare myself to help these challenging clients. And the tools that I learned have been the key to helping the positive outcomes that I have in my cases. I used to see my clients as a challenging individual with focusing on what their deficits were. Now I no longer see my clients in that view and perspective because of the tools and techniques that I learned through this course. I now see my clients with the possibilities and the potentials that they have. And that's only because now I've learned and have gained tools to where I actually withdraw the strengths within themselves so that they can help themselves during their triggers and toxic stress and adversity or traumatic experience. We coach them and teach them these skills so that they can learn them on their own way at how they view life. It's amazing. It's just amazing how practical this course teaches these tools and techniques and the information that you learn that you can have to share with a person that has trauma in their life that they can easily learn themselves.
You said something in one of our calls that I thought was so beautiful. You said, I now look at all of my clients as people who have immense potential, and I am
Yes.
here to help them see their potential.
Yes, that is correct. And everyone has it. This course teaches us that everyone is here. Everyone has a strength. And just by asking these capacity questions, drawing it out, they eventually find that themselves within them and more. And that's where the other key, once they find out that strength that they have in there, the next thing is the motivation, and their motivation to heal, and their motivation to get better. And one client, the motivation to share what they have learned after they have healed.
I love it. I love it. I know firsthand through my past professional experience how challenging of a job being a case worker can mean, and I would love to hear how it has made it easier for you to do your job every single day and show up.
It's been easier for me because I learned the tools through this training on how to self-regulate myself.
Mm.
I was taught through this class that, and I learned that I really can't help a person if I myself am dysregulated.
Absolutely.
And that was one of the things of being a case manager for over 25 years in this population, seeing a variety of diagnoses, working with different people. I never understood that. I understand that now. And this is where my positive outcomes come now, because it starts with me. And then I'm able, when I'm regulated, I'm able to help that client coach, teach, support the tools that they need to get themselves to that level to help themselves.
I love it. You mentioned that you literally applied the tools that you learned, with yourself and with your clients. In just a few words, could you describe one tool that is particularly helpful to you?
Well, the one tool that I use that I learned in the class is the model, the reach model, and also the model of the ladder and the window. Knowing when you're going to reach to that point, then that's when you need to come within yourself and regulate yourself, whether it's breathing, whether it's somatic-based exercise that you have, but to get yourself back down to that, I call it the sweet spot, to be able to function myself so that I can help those challenging situations that I have with my clients. And then I'm able to actually teach that tool to my client as well. Not in a way where it fits them and their situation, because all the situations are different. Some may not want the breathing self-regulation. Some may use other tools, but I have those in my toolbox that I can. And I never had this before. As I mentioned, the 25 years as a case manager, and now I do. And it's boosted my confidence as a mental health worker, and being out in this world where people say that, are labeled, they now have a chance with utilizing tools that will help them draw out the strengths and the help that they need. And they're doing it on their own.
Yeah, you're
with the help
creating
of a
autonomy.
coaching.
Absolutely. You're creating autonomy as opposed to
Autonomy,
dependency,
yes.
right? I love it. This is so beautiful. So I have one last question for you. If you could address the community of case managers out there who may be on the fence about joining a program like the Trauma and Resilience Life Coaching Program, or aren't even aware that this could help them, what message would you tell them about encouraging them to join such a program?
I highly, highly recommend this program. I have taken many classes and read many books, and my shelves are filled with books. I challenge any case manager, therapist, massagist, anybody that wants to just use a practical, safe approach, is to utilize this trauma and resilience coaching course. It is something that you can have in your toolbox. And not only does it help your clients, it helps you personally and could help your family. I highly recommend it. I am so happy that I stumbled on it, and I keep asking the Arizona Trauma Institute to continue to add additional and higher educational material to continue supporting this course. And I highly recommend it. You will not go wrong. It's a good thing to have in your toolbox.
I really appreciate you, Maria. Thank you so much for this testimonial. You've been an amazing participant throughout the cohort, and I love hearing how this is improving the quality of your life and that of your clients.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
And I appreciate the staff. The staff are great.
Thank you
And our
so much.
instructor.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much.